HKO Live. The Orange Lounge with HKO Live. Welcome to the Orange Lounge with HKO Live. Topic time.
Welcome back. This is the Orange Lounge here on Radio Max 105.1 FM. We are now on topic time, and we're going to look at something that's quite important for any kind of relationship, whether it's parent-child relationship or friendship between a man and a woman, or a woman and a woman, or a man and a man. This topic is very essential for it, okay? Okay, so people often express love in a way they prefer to receive it. If your partner frequently gives compliments or performs acts of kindness, these might be the clues to their love language. Words of affirmation and acts of service respectively or respectfully. Take note of what makes your partner light up or seem especially happy. While there are plenty of online quizzes to tell you what your love language is, it's easy to figure out yours and what your loved ones are by looking at what lights them up, what presents they give you, since many of us bestow on others what we would like most in our lives, and what their perfect day would look like and feel like. So tonight on Topic Time, we are discussing how to express your love language to your spouse. See as some of the things that you have done to discover or to express your love language to your spouse in a voice note or just a simple text on WhatsApp to 024-488-3008. Alright, to start us off on this discussion is Nana Barnes. Of course, Miss Philo and Nana are still in the studio with me, so they will join us. Hopefully we can raise Innocent on the line as well. Hello, Nana.
Hello, Harry.
Yay, good to have you again.
Yes, so
you swerved us last week.
That is good. Let me apologize to our third listeners for last week. As I said, I was going out in a meeting after that.
Yes, speaking to your microphone, it's difficult hearing you.
Sorry, I hope you can hear me.
Now it's better.
As I said, let me use this opportunity to apologize to our third listeners for what happened last week. I was in a meeting. It wasn't going too long ago. I had to just come from my car.
Okay.
Yeah, but I thought I would be early.
Okay, so in the end, you had more money than the government of Ghana.
Yes, you.
Okay, so Nana, let's kick things off. What is a love language, and how important is it in marriage?
Thank you very much. Love language, practically something that we do every day, but sometimes we are just the term is something that sometimes somebody what is it nice sound a bit awkward, but when we say love language, it refers to the way, as you already said, a partner prefers to express love to one another and also to receive it in return. Love is reciprocal. You give and you receive. So the way a partner prefers, to show love, where a partner prefers to express love and also to receive it in return is what's referred to as love language. So as I said, it's something that we do. But sometimes we are not aware that is what it refers to. We have 5 love languages.
Okay.
We have the words of affirmation, we have quality time, we have physical touch, act of service, and also receiving gifts. And this 5 concepts was from a Chapman book, The Love 5 Language that I read. I mean, I wish everybody will have a chance to read this particular book.
I think I have a copy myself.
Oh, that's beautiful. It gives very detailed, insight into this particular, concept. That's it's something that particularly we do, rather than we are a bit ignorant of the topic itself. And it's very important, what I said, love is practical. It's something we do all the time. And it's very important that we get to understand the love language that your partner likes or cherishes. Many a time, sometimes mostly after, when we graduate to the marriage stage, most of the time we tend to, ignore certain things. Normally during the course stage, that's the time we want to know the likes and the dislikes, sorry. But most of the time when we get to that stage, we feel like I've got what I want to do. So we move the time relax. But it's very important that, we get to know our partner's love language. And it's by so doing, we're able to appreciate ourselves more, and the love also grows, and so on and so forth. So it's very important, and it's very important in every relationship that a partner gets to understand, each other's love language. Thank you so much, Henry.
Okay. So, Nana, are you here with me?
Yes, I can hear you.
It's your partner I'm referring to in the studio.
Yeah, I'm here.
So, I think Nana Barnes has literally given us a full overview of what these main or 5 love languages are. What I want to know, the other part of the question was, how important is it in marriage to know your partner's love language?
At times, depends on the angle that one sees certain things. It's important for you to know your partner or your wife, your husband, when he or she is trying to communicate something to you in a love way or in some sign. Especially, let's assume that you want to make love. I mean, go and have something that we refer, preferably good sex. And then you can't say it because the kids are around. You have to use some language. You have to use some form of communication. That Miss Philo is even aware of it. There are types of communication that they normally send across so that the man or the woman gets to know that, yes, in there, whatever will happen. What makes it like you have to know the type of communication that your partner is putting across. It's not like you sitting down and then making everything known. But it's the communication.
You're confusing me.
I always want to confuse you so that I'll bring you to the light tonight. Why am I confusing you?
My question was quite simple, that how important is it in marriage?
No, that's why it's important, because you want your partner to know that, yes, I want us to do something. But there should be a language that all of us need to understand. Or Miss Philo?
You're making a submission.
No. You just carry on.
No.
Are you tired?
I'm not tired.
Okay. All right. So, in all intents and purposes, knowing the love language of your partner is a very important thing to have in a relationship. This week, I've had a chat with a friend of mine, and I think even this morning, I had another chat with another friend. And it looks like a lot of us don't really know our partners and their love languages. So I have realized that my wife's love language could be watching movies. So whenever I
particular movie,
not a particular movie, but like if she's watching, say, a TV series or some kind of movie or anything, and I am sitting and watching with her, there is this excitement you can see in her eyes, right? And the normal circumstance, the TV will be off and I'll play music, right? But I realize it makes her happy. She's excited by it. When say she's cooking and I go into the kitchen or something and stand by her, and
like you be having a chat.
Yes, it also transmits something to her, and she's feels good by that.
And that's women.
Okay, so for
You just said 2.
I've said 2.
I want more.
You want more? I mean, from my personal life.
Yes. Yeah, but you are just giving us your personal life.
Oh yeah.
I
So
want us to go like for
if
kitchen, then let's
no.
But I should have known where he was coming. I should have known. Hey, Nana.
For instance,
When you finish, you want to talk about it.
if I can do a few prayers with her consistently, it makes her feel good as well. So it has taken me years to figure some of these things out, right?
please.
What?
You are just shifting the whole thing.
I'm not shifting it. You never gave it. You never positioned any goalpost here, so
No,
you can't say I'm shifting anything.
You
All
talk about movie, kitchen,
Yes.
now prayers. Let's go to the next one.
Hey, enough of my personal life.
No,
But I mean,
Nana is aware of it.
basically, I'm just giving these examples to tell our listeners out there that perhaps some of you haven't
They haven't
taken the time or the patience to recognize that sometimes it's not about the physicals. It's not about the touch, the things you've bought for the house, or the fact that financially you are keeping things going in the house. Some people are so into the soft things, the language you speak, how much you are available. Not really that, like how you are available when they have certain emotional issues that they need you to. Yes, and if they can find that from you consistently, it goes a long way to help the relationship the better. Okay.
No, but I just want to find out. Though you being the host,
you go on. Please speak into the microphone.
I want to find out from you. You've talked about the movie. You spoke about kitchen, prayers.
Give us you.
No, I want to find out all these things you've done. Like you're able to.
We'll take a short break right now.
Take some.
Where we talk about what you think. Topic time, where we talk about what you think about.
Welcome back. It was a necessary break we had to have.
Okay.
All right. So, so how does one identify the love language of their spouse? I have given a few clues.
Oh yeah, but you just talked about yours.
Yes. So in your case, how
excited about it?
Yes. So give me some excitement about yours. How do you identify the love language of your spouse?
There are certain things that you don't normally pay certain positions. You don't bring certain things out.
Good. So you generalize it for us.
But we are trying
to make this as educational as possible, as informative as possible.
But I just want to hear from the female side. Then
no,
I'll come in.
No, I want to hear just 2 or 3 things that, or
what do you
certain
do? Like when she's in the
practical
mood, like
things that you
when
do.
She's exhibiting it, how does she do it?
Oh no, normally if there are certain communication that normally happens, and I understand the language that she is coming from.
Like what?
especially during the let's assume at the end of the day's week, and the man comes home exhausted and tired, and you know that there's a saying that, or there's an adage that my great grandmother told me, that the way to a man's heart is what he eats. You see, so as soon as I get home, she understands my zeal, especially when she realizes that Nana is exhausted, maybe from a long journey, and that kind of thing. So she knows
what
that.
What type of the meal? We have two types. Is it the natural one or the artificial one?
And can you give me the natural and then
Please
maybe
proceed.
Which one is the natural?
Please proceed.
Oh no, I mean the natural food is a food that you cannot resist. There's a saying that it is not like gutter that you can just cross over it. Is that one that you are referring to? Okay. Yes, she understands that when I come and I'm exhausted, at least needs shower and then needs also to relax the body. You get it? She understands the language. I don't say it, but she understands it. And when she's preferably, you know that she is into, if I should say, politics. And when she's talking about her politics, and then I just sit down and then look at her, you know that I realize that she's so happy because I've not interjected.
Okay.
She can just talk. She can, there's certain things she will be talking on phone, and after that come and I want an advice from this. Okay, put this one here, put this one there, and you see that she's happy.
Okay.
So that's it. That's her.
All right.
Is that so? Don't you say that's her love language?
You listening to her speak about politics
is her love language. And then it puts her now. What's in answer now? Can I say? Then you understand her that
because I
this is what she wants.
That's what she wants. She wants to do politics.
Okay, so when she is in a bad mood or she's sad and needs to talk, how are you able to understand that? And then be on the side of the one doing the encouragement. How are you able to identify?
When I realize that the tone towards the kids, start changing. Yes, any small thing. You know, when you see a person catch and go or catch and frama, then I realize that no, there's something. So instantly I just approach her. What is going on? Bring her the issues that she wants or she'll be saying. At times, it's a matter of relax. Who pejana now for trampoano now catching so on car such now the time the last one will end. Then you wake up and go home. And know definitely the waves. It doesn't end. So which means that your temper needs to calm down, no matter the situation.
So that's your love
language. Your wife's love language that you have learned over the years. Oh, you are confused?
No.
We asked you, how do you identify? Please, if I'm wrong.
Yes, no, you're not wrong. How does one identify the love language of their spouse? So,
and were you talking about me?
Yes.
So.
So you have done your bit.
Nice.
Before I come to you, Miss Philo, let me go back to Nana Barnes on that.
I don't know Nana Barnes was on the line.
Yes.
I'm here. I'm listening to your politics and your picture the waves. Is it the you are talking about life, you're talking about politics.
Okay, so Nana, don't mind him. If we follow him, we'll end up being somewhere else.
I'll come back to you, don't worry.
Okay, so Nana,
yes, there are many clues, just as you said.
So you give us like 4 so that Miss Philo can say some as well.
Yeah, sometimes we can, if a partner frequently gives compliments, for an act of kindness, I mean, that might be a clue that your partner actually, it's more of that words of affirmation or act of of service. Sometimes we can also talk to your partner, find time and talk to your partner to understand, get to know more about what she like when it comes to love languages. And the other one is sometimes also take a test. There are tests that you can take, and based on the results can determine whether your partner is more of whether he or she loves the quality time, act of service, or receiving gifts. Then this evening, before I came from work, my wife called me. She had an issue at work with her boss, and she called and she needed guidance and direction on how to go about it. And I was able to assist her in that. I was so happy. After all, we tested that I'm one of a kind. These are things that we do that they are.
So that's 3 points for you, eh?
That yes, that they appreciate take note of. Not the politics and the going to count the weeks.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Miss Philo.
Okay, I think the first question, by then I wanted to answer, but I didn't give me the chance. I think I have to skip it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I leave that for another day. So, how does one identify the love language of their spouse?
Yes.
Some of the ways that there are so many ways, but some of the ways that you can identify your spouse's love language is one, through observation, communication, and then empathy. Why am I saying this? How do you can also do when it comes to the observing, you observe how they behave. Notice how they express love to others. Notice how they express love to others, especially when it comes to children, friends, and then family, how they express their love to them. You can also get it from there. And then you pay attention to their complaints and frustrations. When the person is frustrated, how does she talk? The person keeps complaining. Sometimes the person may be complaining, but now it's for something else.
Okay.
Probably you are not getting you are not getting her language or his language. So the person keeps talking about it, and then you realize that you see, when the moment that thing takes place now, then she's okay. Afion Kasabio. So that one, sometimes you need to observe all these things. And then so paying attention, you pay attention to their complaint, that you never spend time with me. You see, this mostly we like saying that how did they be any time, ma'am? How did they be busy? How did they be from how did you do that kind of complaint? It means the person is telling you something, so you have to pay attention to it, and then observe what makes them happy and fulfilled. What is that thing that makes them happy? So whenever you realize that the person is happy, you realize that something is cooking. Then you can also do the opening questions. What are some of the questions you can add? Hey, what makes you feel most loved and appreciated? Then the person tells you, how do you like to receive affection? How the person would like to receive. The person will communicate it to you. And then what do you value most in our relationship? So whatever he or she values, definitely the person will just tell you like that. And then like, what are your expectations for quality time together? What small gestures mean the most to you? Sometimes, and yeah, because just like you were saying, it's not anything big. I don't know sometimes what some men think. Though there are some women that they want that big thing before they become appreciating or it turns them or something. But sometimes you see the unusual thing that you don't do. You see, you've been together, but unusual thing that you don't do. Then once a while,
somebody who doesn't lay the bed.
Once a while, then by the time the moment you close from work, probably after sharing or something, then before you realize you lay the bed, or even after waking up, they lay the bed. Hey, and that hey, you see, like it really makes them swollen headed. So at the end of the day, even if it was one rounder, wait me consider Grananka. Wakobe to be. Do you understand? That's to say thank you for doing that job for me. Because she knows that probably laying of the bed is her job. But this time my partner has shown me love. So let me also reciprocate it by making him happy. So do you understand? So these are little things that we can also we can learn. Now let's take, he said, words of affirmation. What are some of the words of affirmation? Like for example, do they often give a compliment or thank you? Quality time, spending quality time together. There are some couples or spouses that they've never stepped out before. You see, sometimes we are always in the house from work house, but you taking us out. For instance, we make us as a mention. I love to once a while you take me out. We change the environment, the freshness of the air, that we can talk. You see, by the time before you realize, I'll be talking my heart out.
You know what I like about you? You can express exactly what you want, and then you get to meet a partner who, even when you have expressed exactly what you want, he just doesn't know what to do about it.
So it all boils down to this. In our setting, it's hardly for some people to read all these love languages. And me, I also like when it comes to those country music, I can't say R&B in songs. The moment I start singing,
I have put them.
No, today they know it's a show, please. That is when the two of us are together. Please don't put words into her. Let's not please the mind, Mr. Sip. Do you understand? Like certain songs tells you that no, this is what I want. And for me, if I want to express it, there are so many ways I can express my love languages. Yeah, so like those things you get in the person is telling me something. If only you've studied me a while, you know that now the person is communicating something to you. So, but it's quite unfortunate, just as you said. So there are some people, they don't learn all these little things. They feel like when they want is when they come. No. Sometimes, let's share.
And sometimes, too, it's like they have assumptions about you. So when they met you, you were a particular way. Like, you behaved in, let's say, you were a tough guy. Everything you could do it by yourself. You were not lazy, laid back. You were a go-getter. But to every strong character, there's this bit of soft side to them, and that's where I feel like for a lot of people their love language lies. So if you are able to find that about them, you can easily find so much excitement out of such a person, instead of thinking that what you saw in them from the beginning is exactly what they are and there's nothing else to them, and so they can stand every condition. Meanwhile, at this point that they find themselves in a very close space or very challenging moment, is for you to be the first person that they can come to, and then the words you speak can bring them to themselves again. But here you are, you have your own assumptions, so you are not even able to provide that to the person.
It's quite unfortunate. So like you see, there are some indicators like words of affirmation, like the person say thank you, wow, you look amazing, wow, you see, those things should tell you, say the person wants to tell you something, and then you take me out, let's spend time together, and all that is having quality time. Whenever the person keeps asking for, it should tell you, say the person want that quality time to do something. The person is communicating something to you. That partner is communicating something to you. And then sometimes, once in a while, then you buy a gift. Small thing be to surprise her, to spice out the relationship. These are all things. If I don't, assuming you don't buy your wife gifts, the day you buy a hair gift, she'll be like, hey, no, this man, I want to do your or can be. If the person is smart, the person know that no, you are communicating something to him or her, then the person reciprocates to that.
All right.
topic time, where we talk about what you think about.
Okay, Nana, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I hope you can hear me.
Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and
I'm
clear.
really trying to add to what my sister said.
She's Miss Philo, okay?
Okay. The issue with us, especially the African men, we tend to last more after we get married. That's where the issues start coming from. We relax. It's more of the work, come home, we work, come home, that romantic aspect of us tends to diminish after we get married. And that's the issue with us. Not the time, take us to gradually say, how often do we spend that quality time? How often do you shower your partner with this? And some of this is giving the words of affirmation. When we meet a person, that initial stage, we send to certain text messages there and there. After the game, all these things stop. But it doesn't have to stop. But what I think we begin to know when we get married. And that is how we begin to appreciate ourselves better. The love grows. And realize that by every old and the love is still there. You wouldn't be feel like we've been going, behind you have to do something that she doesn't want. We need to show it more. So this particular topic, and I love it more. And I shared what I studied with my wife. And it's very important. Come to realize that we don't do them.
Mm-hmm.
These love languages, they are there. We know them. Particularly like it's about work. We forget about the love aspect. And I think they don't realize the land is even dying. So it's very important that we are discussing this perspective. I hope this guys are going to listen and they will take all the, how do you call it, representations, whatever, the comment that we leave on this list. And it's a long way, to help their relationship.
Okay.
So kudos to you for bringing up this perspective.
All right, Nana. Miss Philo, apart from money, what is the most of the women's love languages?
Apart from money.
Yes, apart from money. Which other love languages do women have?
Quality time.
Quality time.
Quality time.
Okay.
Because listen, even when a woman is nagging, she would want you to listen to her.
Okay.
I don't know whether you understand.
I understand.
And I'm no nothing like.
It's a put off.
Yes. So you just give her the chance. Give her the listening ear. Let her nag. When she finish, you just draw closer to her. Oh, the same way, if you had done it this way, or if you had said it this way, it would have been better. So you even bringing her closer, then you cuddle her. See, am I a crow? Just pamper as that's it. I always say it's all about money. You can have all the money in the world, but you never make your woman happy. Okay. It means you've not studied her enough. It's not, it's not everybody.
Why money is studying her, taking time to study people.
Money is part of it, but it's not always the 100% thing here. So sometimes you study the person. For instance, it's not money. Me, show me care, give me attention. I need a shoulder to lean on. Mm-hmm. Let me know that no, in my difficult times, you are there for me. Okay. That's it for me. So me, it's you can give if you give me money, and then at the end of the day, like that caring is not there. You don't give me that quality time. I say, me who crying here? Who did I say, Jiska? Yes, no, that thing, no. Just show me this. Have time for me. Quality time. Show me love. Show me care. Just make me happy and I'll make you happy. That's me.
Henry, what's Philo is saying? She may be coming, or what she said, that's us, me. Maybe yes, Anna me pay. But all that I want to, money. He said without money. Or
apart from money.
I said apart from money.
Yes.
But which makes it money to be one of the essential elements in it.
Yes.
So apart from that.
Yes.
And she mentioned care. Then
quality
time, not quantity time, like quality time. Then a shoulder. But you left one thing that women love most. Women pretend that they don't like it, but they love most in any relationship. That is good sex.
I even said it. I said, make me happy and I'll make you happy.
No, but that didn't depict sex.
If I'm happy,
If he takes you shopping and that makes you happy, that doesn't qualify
it
to
means
be sex.
What makes
I'd have to
a
also
gardener,
reciprocate.
a gardener get good time with a billionaire's wife? It's good sex. Because the gardener doesn't have a quality time. The gardener cannot go and for what's on for the shoulder fantuni, the team fantuni shoulder. So, but for good sex, the woman prefer it than any other thing, and they intentionally, per my own research, they intentionally.
I like your research.
Let's research today.
That they are not interested. You know.
Or no, like how
Sex.
can you explain? Like how do they pretend? Because
No,
I know
women normally pretend that, oh, maybe they say on me and dampa. I know mohian so on shenemba, mohian so shefi. No.
It may depend on where the person may be coming from.
But it's like most of the times when you take money out of relationship, the next thing is about the care you are coming from. Fine, care is there. If care doesn't come, care is attached to money. You get it? Care
I think I
is
said
attached.
money is not 100% thing.
No.
That's what I
Care is attached to money. Because you see, ohieni edo ne ba ni hu. Simply
there's
because
no money.
there's no money. And don't forget that the woman, even the friends of the woman crowd will tell you, sir, that enye odoni ebedi. That is why they say nowadays, those days, you know, that we believe that there's something we call love. That is why Henry can bear me witness. I always say that women don't love me.
Okay. So whilst you are at it, can we then now go to what is the love language of most men? Deal with that, then Nanabans will continue as well.
Love language of
most men. What is the love language of?
Oh, the love language of most men is that when you show that you try to show the queen in you, I show you the king in me. You get it? When you, that is why I always say.
In this case, what you are saying is it's dependent on what the woman will do to bring out that in that person.
That person.
But I mean, generally speaking,
men love. Women think that they always want the care. Men want care than any other thing. Respect. Men intend to or want women to respect him no matter the position he finds himself into it.
Okay.
Look, there's a saying that say if today you see that your husband is not having money and you treat your husband like a trash, don't forget that when your husband gets money, he will do the same thing. When Abeka say no this can machine is but ask yourself so many questions. So the only thing that the language the men understand most is respect, no matter the position that you, the lady or the woman, you find yourself. You get it? Okay. That is why the Bible also says that be submissive to your husband, so that the husband will love you. So if you are submissive to your husband, no matter how it is, the Bible have said it. The man will definitely love you.
Okay.
But when you intend that you want the man to love you before you become submissive, then forget.
Okay.
Then forget.
Let's go to Nana Barnes thing. Nana.
Hello, Harry.
So your brother says it's respect for men.
Yeah, you mentioned respect and humility, but I was trying to look at where to put them under the 5 love languages. Will they be under acts of service?
I think
act of service.
Out of service.
Yes, I think so.
That's the act of service.
And then the care comes under intimacy.
Okay.
Okay. So I also think what men love most is quality time. they're the same as our women.
Then why do they assume that they want the quality time more than us?
They can love it more than us. We both love it. I mean, it could be equally, but we both love it. Everyone loves to spend quality time with their partner. Whether through an intimacy or going for a walk, going to the movie, having time to touch, to express love in that particular manner. Every partner loves it. So outside the strength and the all that my brother said, I think one of that thing men love most under this 5 love languages is quality time with the partner. We love it the more. We love them.
Okay. Any other?
The quality time, does it include good sex?
Of course.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Can I?
Yes.
Okay. So there is this survey by Gray Chapman research. It says when it comes to men, the physical touch is 38 to 42%, and then the quality time is 24 to 28%. Words of affirmation is 20 to 24%, and then receiving gift is 6 to 10%. Then now this is what he did. He said the young men that is between the age of 18 to 30, they like the physical touch.
Okay.
And then from 40, the young men 18 to 13 is physical touch 45%, and then quality time is 25%. When it comes to the middle-aged men, they are from 31 to 50, they like the physical touch 40%, and then words of affirmation is 25%. By the old men from 51 plus, they love the quality time 35%, and then the physical touch is 30%. So it means the more you're not assaulted, but the youthful age, you want that.
So depending on your age, then it will show what else you want.
Wait, no, we want which one?
The physical touch and the quality time, the physical touch.
You put that of the 40s because you see some of us.
Okay, so that is the 31. It said the middle-aged men from 31 to 50 years. The physical touch is 40%. And the words of affirmation, wow, you look handsome, you look gorgeous, you look splendid, is 25%.
Okay. That explains it. That's why Mancha likes touch like that. Okay. That's it. All right. You're listening to Topic Time here on the Orange Lounge on Radio Max. We are 35 after 9 p.m. Thank you for joining us. If you're enjoying our conversation and you have an opinion to share, you can send us a simple WhatsApp to 024-488-3008. Okay. All right. So this is the other question that I found it interesting to ask you guys. What is the best love language for the sexes generally?
Hello.
Yes.
I still stand by quality time.
Quality time.
I still stand.
Okay. And Nana Ahuntahun, which one?
Oh, I still go by for both sex, right?
Yes.
It's quality time, which has the element of good sex.
Okay, so yours is quality time, but it should be sex dominant.
No, I do not say the sex dominant. It have the elements of good sex. That's
is
all.
It 30?
I'm not giving percentage.
Okay.
But it's part.
But
because when you are having quality time with your
Nana's quality time,
it should
70%
never sex.
70%.
Okay.
No, look. No, but listen. At times I don't understand. Listen.
You don't understand yourself.
I don't understand you people. Whenever you want to avoid certain things, that is where you get into it. Sex is something that Nana Barnes is aware that you cannot take it out when it comes to relationship.
Okay.
You get it. When you get percentage, as the research has just proven, almost every research proves that sex, just few, about 2% of women that will tell you that in our relationship, I'm not interested about sex. Every woman is interested about sex. And they are not interested about just sex, but they are interested about good sex.
Quality, good sex, good
You get
sex.
it? Philo can testify that, yes, can testify that not every sex is sex, but good sex is good sex. The pinch bar like that, the flat screen is there. You get it? All these things are part of sex. That
means now your sex position is only two.
No, you want more.
Screen, and
Do you
then
want
the
more?
pinch bar. Yeah,
Do you
show
want
me
more?
and see if I can learn it.
Don't worry. There's a day that we discover about sex, and I'll show you the types of sex that we have.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do a final bit on this one. So finally, I want to know your final thoughts about making love language a daily routine for married people. Okay, Nana, I think you start that for us. What are your final thoughts on ensuring that we make love language a daily routine for marriages?
I think it's because of the benefits it comes with it. That is when you get to know the love language of your partner, or you'll be able to, express it for the partner to be able to appreciate. And by so doing, as earlier, the love between the two of you actually grows. And you also feel appreciated because of you're able to know if your partner protects quality time, you're able to provide that quality time to your partner will feel good, and it helps the relationship also grow. It's something that we must all, take interest in it, look at where you're falling short, why, and come up, learn, and be able to implement this in our relationship. Then our relationship will be able to go stronger and stronger.
All right. Okay, so Nana, what your final thoughts on our love language? How to ensure that you can make it part and parcel of your daily life as a married person?
The only thing that you can do is that always make sure that, one, you understand your source. You get it? There's a saying that during childhood, your free baby say meboka. When the ladies are walking, the hips.
The butts.
I just want to use different things, but she just wants to bring the same name.
No, but if you say hips, it's not obianim, not for the boys, for the gentlemen. It's not that.
Okay. They are the people that understand that language. You see, it's a language that she just wants to communicate to the guys.
Yeah.
You get it? So if your wife is even doing that in the room, it has a signal. Normally, you see that your wife is working like, excuse me to say, like zombie. We see zombie, jom. But today, you see that each steps comes with a different shakes. With the butts, with the hips. You get it? It's a communication. It's a language that is telling you that this is the time I want this thing. It's not about you being there that you call you that come and let's have this. But the language is there that I want this. So each family or each partner should understand the types of languages that they want to use when it comes to such matters. And I always I say that every relationship without sex is about to hit a rock. It's part of it.
All right.
and you can have your communication, you can have the language that you use when you want it.
Okay, Miss Philo.
Okay, so when it comes to making a love language a daily routine, some of the ways that you can do is by you take the love language, you plan a specific love language activities for each day. Specific love language activities are what decide to say this is what I want to do. Then you can also do that by setting a reminder on your calendar or phone, so that it reminds you. You don't forget yourself. It reminds you. Then you prioritize quality time and consistency. So the quality time is talking about, like, for example, morning cafe, lunch, breakfast, you share hobbies and stuff together. You can also do the receiving of the gift and then acts of service. That is the morning routine. You can also cuddle the pet. Morning cuddling. And a pana jawde not too on.
Ghana Mawai.
By Benedict. You see, that is the physical touch aspect and at least that morning cuddle leads to something on. Let's say 5 to 10 minutes. Will it take much of your time?
No.
So you can do that. And then you have regular hugs throughout.
Hugs. Regular hugs.
Yes, regular. And then holding hands during walks or activities, intimate moments, and then gentle touches on the shoulder, and then massages and all that. So,
what?
Massages. Ebe massage.
I just want to find my what?
Massage. Miss Philo, please finish.
Oh, Nana.
Massaging.
Oh.
Miss Philo, finish.
This in this economy, and you are talking about massaging.
And then one way of also making it a daily routine is when she's cooking, just like you said, like you go help out, then both of you cook together. When you make,
no, you people are just making things work. Cooking, when your partner is cooking, you go to the kitchen, you assist. But that assistant,
they don't do.
No, but that assistant also has to lead to so many things.
Hey, I didn't be. Oh, no.
So far as there are no kids around, you can cook and cook at the kitchen.
All right. So the two of you.
So the words of affirmation also comes in. So at the end of the day, quality time, physical touch is words of affirmation, receiving of gifts. You can't when you're able to do all these things.
Receiving of gifts.
Gifts no.
Just ordinary gifts.
If I'm a cocoa, by the say then I buy you a new one. You see?
Okay, let's listen to this voice note we got.
Hi, good evening. SKO Live, you're really doing a good job. And my greetings to Miss Philo and Nana Barnes, of course. In fact, you are doing a great job. When it comes to love language, I guess I'm a bit of all, but I love the physical touch. Oh my God. Especially with these soft kisses. Oh my God. I really love them a lot. Yeah. So, I think whenever I'm angry, whenever I'm not really in a good mood, like whatever the situation I find myself in, that warm hugs and that soft kisses, it just calms me down. I really love them a lot. So that's my...
Okay, so that was a voice note we had for love language. Thank you, Evie. Okay, so basically, that's Evie.
Evie?
Yes. Okay, so...
Is it our own?
You said Evie sent that voice note.
Own.
I'm not saying our own. I just want to find out.
Yes, you
because she said preferably
Kisses.
she wants touches.
She wants touch.
Like
that's her love language.
So
for you never said yours. You said you are not able to.
No, because so she wants. Okay.
I think yours is found in a Kojonchi song. After this, I'm playing you a Kojonchi song called Osibo.
No, the next one is a politics.
Okay. Yes. All right. So
please play him DL. You know he's
no. He says he's changed camp.
He has changed camp. Because he come to my camp.
Because Akwesiapia is doing well now. He's a supporter of Sudan. All right. So, what is your love language? Is it physical touch, quality time, receiving gifts, or acts of service, or words of affirmation? I think you should find it as an individual and then communicate it to your partner. Some partners may be unwilling to make a change or make adjustments to suit you, but you would have to find a way to do that. The tricky thing that can happen is sometimes you can find a friend who will give you that love language that you want. If you're not careful, you can go astray from your relationship and end up in an affair that you never intended having. So, as much as possible, let us try to get our partners to know what our love languages are and how that can help us in our relationships going forward.
You just made mention of something. When you talk about
this dilemma coming up,
when you talk about the massaging, I remember those days when Nana was a young guy, went to a lady, and then as we were discussing, I said, Nana, my shoulder, I'm feeling some pinch, and wanted me to do some massage. Is it fortunate or unfortunately? It led to so many things that I did not even think that it could. So, which makes it like, just be careful.
Yeah.
Because it has so many things that will lead when the language is becoming, and she herself was not expecting that maybe I don't know, but I said, oh, me massage me. Now,
yeah, but the touch the touch you gave her wasn't something she was used to, but it's something she wanted. You understand?
Yeah.
It's like her body wants it, but the person she has in her life doesn't provide that. Or you see, either the person is incapable of providing, or the person is deliberately. The person deliberately refuses to do that. And listeners, that's our topic time for tonight. Miss Nana Nature, Nankasa, ne dilemma, no crime, thank you all very much for being with us on Topic Time. Thank you to Dana Barnes who joined us on the phone from Takwa, as well as Nana Ahuntahun.